The Badgers wrap up the spring season Friday night with the annual spring game at Camp Randall Stadium. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Press Pass. Friday night, the Badgers will start with some individual drills, then go into a scrimmage. The spring is all about showing the coaches you can compete and help the team win when called on. And with a number of players missing the spring because of injuries, a lot of young players have received extra reps and taken advantage of the opportunity, standing out to Coach Christ.
I think if you're talking about the inside linebackers, I think it's been really good for Mike Mascalunas and Griff Grady has gotten a lot of work. And then I think up front in the O-line, it's been great for Tyler Biadic and Patrick Castle. I think, I thought this the other day that Cole Van Lanen started to play a little bit faster in some areas, and I think that's a product of a lot of reps. You're getting that work. That's where spring's so valuable, or I won't say invaluable to that group like that. I think at the safety spot, Patrick Johnson, it's his first spring, and he's been noticeable, and each position probably go down the list.
Friday is your chance to see what Coach Christ has seen. Tickets are just $5 for the spring game, with proceeds going to the UW Weisman Center. It is a busy week at Goodman Diamond as the softball team hosts 5 games this week against the best competition the Big Ten has to offer, as the Badgers host Minnesota and Michigan. UW is coming off a series win at Purdue, and Wisconsin has won 3 of 4 Big Ten series this year. But the Gophers and Wolverines enter with a combined conference record of 22-3. But the Badgers are at their best against the best.
I think we're more comfortable playing really good teams. I think we're the most comfortable being underdogs and walking in and facing some of the best teams in the country. So as much as it's on paper, these teams are really, really good, I think that's fun, and we've been in that situation before. And if you can steal a game in any of these games, it would be huge for the program.
It's a doubleheader against Minnesota on Wednesday, and Michigan comes to town for a weekend series. Sunday is Get to Goodman Day, as all tickets are just $1. The women's golf team is off to the Big Ten Championship this weekend at TPC Rivers Bend in Ohio. The Badgers are led by Brooke Farrell, who has 5 top 10 finishes this year. Along with Farrell, the Badgers are bringing Michelle Chung, Gabby Curtis, Becky Klonglin, Jessica Reinecke, and Nat Zhang to Big Tens, and all have shot in the 60s in their careers.
When you go into a golf tournament, the reality is there's certain teams and certain players that probably have an opportunity to compete to win the golf tournament. And I feel like we have one of those teams. And I think the players feel the same way. It might be as deep of a team as I've ever taken to a Big Ten championship, with as much, I don't know if firepower is the right word, but when they play well and they get it going, they have the ability to put that kind of pressure on a golf course. So yeah, I think we're optimistic and excited about that opportunity.
The Badgers tied for 4th as a team last year. This year's 54-hole tournament starts Friday and runs through Sunday. That's the Press Pass for Wisconsin Athletics. I'm Braden Spiegel.